right, it's time for another mount run. I heard that my compatriot in arms, Juggy, is an awesome tour guide. So I got rid of everybody else, and I want to go through Stratholme by myself, and by myself I mean with Juggy, because he is the man, right, Jugs?
That's right.
You're gonna rock me through, hopefully getting the awesome undead-looking mount that I do not have as of yet. And this is old school Stratholme, right?
Yes, and by old school, it's the current version.
Right, not the post-apocalyptic culling version. It is the normal pre-any expansion version, right?
That's right.
And so this was normally something that you would do like around, what, level 50, late 50s?
Yeah, late 50s or even 60.
Or even 60, back when 60 was the cap.
That's right.
But a lot of people skip it now because there's all this new cool stuff to do in the Outlands and beyond. But it's pretty cool in there, and if you're an 80, like me, all tricked out in pre-Ulduar gear, I think we're going to pretty much have an easy time of it, I hope.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have any trouble.
Famous last words. We shall see. I'm sure I can manage to screw something up. We'll find out. So I'm in Dalaran, so I got to go to the old world, right?
That's right. We're going to actually go to Outlands first, so we'll go to Shat.
Okay.
We'll go to Shat and then go to the Isle of Kildanos.
Sweet. I love that isle. I'll be there in a second. Yes. All right. Portal to Shath. I'm excited about this. I never get to do the solos. It's all Dorkins. And listen, we got your letters. Enough Dorkins. And by your letters, I mean mostly the letters that I wrote. Because why is there not more Winter Strike on this solo style? And, you know, Juggy, I understand that you can make a lot of money by taking people through this exact thing that we're going to be doing.
Yeah, I think we just got a question as to whether or not we could run someone through.
I literally logged on, and there was a whisper to me saying, hey, can you run me through Shat for 100 gold? And I was like, I'm already doing that. I kind of want to just say yes, but I was good, and I said no. All right, so here I am in the Outlands.
Come to the portal over here by Exarch Nasun. It's right in the middle of Shat. You have to dismount to go through this portal for some reason.
Exarch Nasun. All right, Keldanas, on my way. Sweet. Oh, I just got an achievement for exploring it.
Guess you've never been here.
Turns out I've never been here.
It's way up north in the Eastern Kingdoms. So we're going to fly down to the Eastern Plaguelands, and then we'll run up to Strat.
All right, clearly I do not know where to go here, so...
There's a flight master over here. And as a side note, I hope you have the...
I might not. No, well, let's see. Should I jump down? Jump down?
Yep, jump down and then just head over to where I am at the, it's right at the end of the docks, kind of.
So this is all blood guys, right?
Well, yeah, it's Blood Elves and Jornai mostly. It's the Shattered Sun Offensive, which it came out right before the Sunwell was released.
Oh, right.
So they released this along with the Sunwell, and you did dailies here to unlock more.
Turns out I didn't.
Well, some people did. It was a lot of fun. So talk to the guy on the left and fly down to Light's Hope.
Oh, yeah. Look there.
Be well.
Do you have
Here we
Light's
go.
Hope?
Yep.
Cool.
Sweet. Flying on a manta-looking thing.
Yep. And then I guess Horde would probably go to Undercity.
This is pretty.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool area. You can kind of see into the Sunwell.
So now you were saying that we were going to be able to skip a lot of fights in here. It's just sort of like slam, bam, thank you, ma'am style, right?
You can really skip most of them as long as you don't run straight through them. There's some paths in there that move really quickly. So you kind of got to be aware of your surroundings.
I'm generally not aware of my surroundings, but we shall see.
If you're careful, you know, after a couple of runs, you can usually get through with minimal pulls.
I have to say that a giant Draenei looks pretty ridiculous riding on this thing. My feet are hanging down over its ears. It's kind of ridiculous.
It doesn't seem like they'd be that strong.
They're magical.
I think you can get a blue one of these if you have 100 mounts.
100 mounts? That's a lot of mounts. I think I have 3. 2, 3. I have 3. But maybe after today, +1 to mounts.
That's right. We're going to work you towards that slowly.
Slowly but surely. This episode brought to you by ridiculous Draenei riding on manta ray thing.
Here we go by the Blood Elf starting zone.
If you look out the window to your right, you'll notice the Blood Elf starting zone, where new Blood Elves appear out of nowhere, usually with ridiculous names. And it's always fall. Look at the beautiful colors of the trees. Look at how two-dimensional they look. Oh, wow. I can't wait until your graphics are completely updated. It does look nice. I mean, it's just a little,
This is last expansion.
Last expansion, right. I mean, for a 5-year-old game, almost 6-year-old game,
Holds up.
pretty good looking.
Coming up on ZA.
Ghostlands. Oh boy, I have not explored much of this, it turns out. It's funny, you know, when new expansions come out, how much of the game you just sort of ignore. You know, you just sort of don't need to do it because there's ways to level quicker and new things to do. And if you haven't been playing in the interim, you just miss all this cool stuff.
Go to the new shiny stuff.
Yeah. Thalassian Pass. It's a long flight. It's a long flight. Should have brought a book.
I get motion sick on these things.
All right, into the Eastern Plaguelands. Now this I have explored. And we see yet another graphical step backward. It's like we're progressing back in time, quite literally. Still flying.
This is all going to be just one episode.
This is the flight path episode. Tune in next week for landing. You know, I wonder if the people in the Eastern Plaguelands are like just chilling and all of a sudden this freaking thing from 2 expansions later is flying through the air and they're like, what the crap is that? I've never seen anything like that. Why did we settle in the Eastern Plaguelands? We really need to get some new property in the Outlands at least. All right, landed.
All right.
That was exciting. Now, unfortunately, no flying mounts. Whammy. So I'm gonna hop on my old school Pally Epic mount, glowy style, full glow, and we will head to the upper left of the map, or as I like to call it, northwest.
Since you don't have the key, we're going to go through the main entrance.
I am not the keymaster or the gatekeeper. How would one get the key?
You just have to run the instance once. If you're with someone who has the key, you can actually cut out a little bit of it.
I think I may have actually run this once, to be honest with you. So I may have it. I went on a guild run one time for Runecloth. This is also a good place to go for Runecloth, if you're a Runecloth kind of guy or gal. I don't remember why I wanted Runecloth so badly. It's funny, you know, in these crazy days of Frostweave, you don't remember why you liked Runecloth so much. But you can still turn those in for faction credit, right?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Which you can't do with Frostweave and the like.
How come you're faster than me?
Maybe it's because I'm awesome. Oh, I can put on this cool aura and you can be fast too.
Oh, wow.
Yay!
It's noticeably faster.
I think, you know, I didn't really get any tips from Dorkins on how to do these sort of more solo-y kind of videos. So I think my new plan is just going to be saying exactly what I'm doing at any given time. I'm running, and I'm running, and I'm running, and I'm still on my horse, and I'm running. That'll be interesting for everyone, right? I like how these monsters that I was so scared of in my late 50s don't even aggro when I run right by them. Hey dude, what's up? Well, you're scared of me. Stratholme! Here we are.
Here we are.
And through the portal, whee! I always like coming here because it reminds me of playing Warcraft 3. Because this was one of the places that you would, was one of the missions.
We need to basically get to where the back entrance is.
Okay.
And that's where we'll get our key.
So do I just kill everyone in front of me, or do we do it strategically?
If we hug the wall, usually, I think these guys pull, so we'll probably have to kill them anyway.
What? Die!
They're not too bad.
I like killing them just with my retribution aura. That's fun.
I don't have that.
You do if you're standing next to me, right?
Oh, that's true. I don't know the joy of soloing like that though. Oh, I just broke a box.
Then little worms come out of your box, right?
Sometimes.
Killing. Runecloth. Bone fragments. Ugh, man. The joys of the old world.
Now we can avoid these.
Avoision.
Keep hugging this wall, I think.
Hugging.
Oh, wait.
Killing.
Oh. I guess we have to kill him, attack him now.
If I go too long without killing, you wouldn't like me. All work and no play makes Jekka. Well, whatever.
Okay, we can go through.
Are you just ignoring the loot because it's beneath you? Is that how hardcore you are?
Well, I switched it to free for all, so you can. If you
Oh,
want
I see.
the loot, you can
You're
have
just
it.
lazy.
But
I get it.
That way, I get half the money and don't have to do
Don't
any
have to
work.
pick up anything. Huh. You are a pro, Jugs. You are a pro.
That's how I roll.
Am I staying to the left? Or which way?
Where are you?
I see you.
There's a patchwork horror. Wow, he didn't attack you.
No, he's terrified of me. Have you seen my helmet? It's intimidating.
It is pretty scary looking. I do not want to mess with you. I'm not as well versed at this section because I don't run it too often.
All right. Well, we can figure it out as we go.
Yeah. And got some rats.
Rats! Oh, that poor rat just got judged. I judge thee, rat.
All right, so here, this is where the back entrance leads you. You can see the gate over to the right. That's where you end up coming in.
Service entrance gate.
That's the one. And this magistrate has the key. If you come in the back entrance, he runs away and runs to basically the end of the instance. He'll still have the key on him.
Oh, looting the key. Looting it. Also dropped a sweet blue.
Which I'm going to let you have.
Sweet blue from the old world.
Peacemaker.
Delicious. My reputation with the Argent Dawn is going through the roof.
And then if you want to use that key you just got on this, open up that gate. And this starts, there's a timer, 45 minutes.
Okay.
If it takes us that long, we're probably in trouble.
We're terrible. That's the terrible timer, knowing how terrible you are at the game. Baron Rivendare is yelling at us.
So here is the gauntlet, and that's where there's a lot of fast-moving paths.
All right. Are we just running?
Yep, just run. You can see these fast-moving gargoyles.
Oh, got a couple.
If you run it right, you can usually avoid almost everything.
I really like AoEs. AoEs. Sweet AoEs. As a paladin, though, you know, if I'm really role-playing, I kind of want to cleanse this whole area of the undead. So I'll not role-play quite as stringently as I normally do for the sake of time.
That sounds good. Let's just keep running. So we can avoid, normally you would kill there's 3 mini-bosses in the ziggurats that you kill, and then you have to clear out the ziggurats.
10.21 zigawatts! Right? That kind of zigawatt? No? Okay.
I think it's different.
Those would be if you're normally just kind of running the instance as a normal
Yes.
instance run. Yeah, but we don't care about those guys because they drop nothing useful for us.
That's right.
And that's these buildings.
Yeah.
Each of these buildings, right? Stupid bad.
Yeah, these gargoyles, they move really fast. So, we can just keep hugging this to the right. Hopefully avoid those guys.
Well done. Threading the needle.
And you can see a fast-moving guy.
They are fast moving.
Right here over to the right, there's a little alcove you can see, and that's where the magistrate would normally be if you went through the back entrance. There's that. Touch your little heel.
Thanks for the heal.
No problem.
Alcove.
You can open a couple boxes and make this gate open.
By opening boxes.
That's what the rumor is. I've never personally done it.
Can't seem to open any of these boxes.
There's one over here. Let's try this one. Supply crate. There's a lot of stuff in there, geez. I'm picking it all up because I have auto loot on.
That's fine. You can have all that Swiss cheese. Alterac Swiss.
Maybe there's another box over here we have to open.
Certainly did not open yet.
There's another box over here.
Oh, I see it.
Maybe it's this one. Oh,
Oh, I opened one, but rats came out.
yeah, me too.
Or plagued somethings. Maggots.
Oh, the gate's open. Those were the boxes.
Interesting.
I don't know why that would make him open his gate.
He's pissed that you took his cheese. He's like, where'd you put my cheese?
So now we have to kill all of these. Normally when I'm soloing, I can only handle a few of them, but we can probably kill pretty much all of them.
Right, because I'm here bringing the deeps.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably kill
we'll
all
sweep
of
the
them.
deeps right here with these dudes.
I like to save one for last and leave it alive right in front of the door to the Baron's room.
Just because you're sadistic and you like to let him look at all the corpses of his buddies.
That is part of it. Mostly it's because the door opens briefly for the boss to come out.
And you can just run right in.
And then you can run in and attack the boss in there. Or
that's cool.
Unless, if you want to, do it normal, you can kill him out here and then wait a long time for the door to open, which I don't like to do.
I don't like waiting a long time either. All right, dudes, time to just exercise you. All right, one, come on. That's still slime. All right, which one are we leaving alive? That one back there?
There's one right,
okay.
Right in the middle.
I need a target.
Let's heal up real quick. Not that we would need it.
Yeah, come on. Healing. It's for wusses.
And then here's this last guy we'll kill.
I need to get closer.
Boom. Open, says
Door will
me.
open, and the
Rammstein. Creepy German industrial house band, by the way, Rammstein.
and then these 4 guys spawn, and then let's run down here. And now there's the Baron on his horse.
All right, I want that horse.
You go take it from him.
I'm gonna take it. Suck it, Baron. So, really, we got here really fast.
Yeah, according to the timer, it took us about 7 minutes.
Sweet. Let's see how long it takes us to kill the... Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
And no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Damn it.
No mount.
No mount. Well, that's how it's done. We were unlucky. Do you know about the percentage that it drops?
It's been raised. It used to be really, really low. I think now it's about 1 in 100.
So only 99 more times, and we should get that sweet mount, which you can kind of see is on the ground, because that's what he was riding. Too bad I can't just kind of sit on this, just show you. But it's pretty sweet looking. It's got horns, and it looks like a dead horse, bird thing. I really wanted that. But Jugs, you said we could basically run it 4 times an hour as often as we want, right?
That's right.
So if you're really sadistic and want to just do that over and over and over, knock yourself out. I, on the other hand, may do it a few more times.
And the fastest way, if you have room in your bag to unequip everything that has durability, would be to just die.
I don't know, that's not really my style. Just die. It's so hard for me to die. Never do it. I don't know what it feels like. Oh wait, I'm dead.
But yep, that's it.